Hey, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vignesh, and today we are going to see about binary search and binary search algorithm. So, what's my binary search algorithm and how to implement it, and what are the techniques behind the scenes we will be seeing in this lecture. Okay, now let's take an array named as A, and it's starting from the index of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have an index 0 from 5, 0 to 5. So next we will be having some elements in it. Okay, we will be having some element like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a kind of sorted array. So why I wrote in the sorted array means the binary search only satisfies, that means the searching will be satisfies if an array is in the sorted order. So the element will be get accurately, like the constraints of binary search algorithm is like the array need to be sorted before it search, so or the array need to be at the sorted thing. Okay, we need to sort before searching the element from an array. So binary search tree only satisfies if the array is sorted. Okay, that's a kind of a small explanation. That's a very simple explanation which I can give. Okay, we have an we can count how much elements is present in an array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the array size is 6. Okay, now user is giving the target to find an element 5. Okay, okay, now we have, or we can have it as 7 also, like the user given the target as 7 to find from the array. Okay, what's the main thing behind, like we can compare the two things like in the linear search and the binary search. So what's mainly behind the scenes of a linear search is like, so it's iterate all the things from the at the position of 0, that means index of 0 to index of 5. So when it search, it will be breaking the loop. Okay, when it search, the target is fine, it will be breaking the loop. Then it will be returning the position of an value which is present in an array. Okay, now we have a target as array. So in binary search, what's the main algorithm is, like we will be splitting the things. That means how the splitting the things work really is, like now we will be finding the mid element. So since it is a sorted array, we can find the element easily because the smaller elements will be at the left side. That means here this is mean by left side, and right side will be like an ascending order. It's an ascending or descending order. You can find everything in an array. So like you can see that it's presenting in a sorted array. So left will be at this side and right will be as this side. Okay, let's see how it like. So left will be here and right will be as this side. So right contains all the largest values and left contains all the smallest values. So we can assume like that. So first thing how we will be doing is we will be finding the mid element. That means mid element. So we have the target as 7. That means the target is 7. Now what we'll be doing is we will be checking the mid element. If we found the mid element in this array as 4 or 5, like now the mid element will be as 4, we will be comparing with this like target. So target is 7. So 4 is equal to 7. If it is doesn't true, so we will know that the 4 is smaller than 7. So that means this condition satisfies. So if this condition satisfies, the smallest, that means the lowest indexes will be came to here. That means lowest value will be 5. Okay, we will be getting this three we will be focusing on these three elements to find an element which is present in an array. So we know that like we have a smallest array, smallest thing at left side and greatest thing at the right side. So it's very easy to find an array, but the arrays need to be sorted before search. Okay, we need a sorted array to search an element. So only the binary search will be satisfying and it will be returning a correct perfect value. So rather doing that, if you have an unsorted array, it will be returning an unquality answer. So that means an unconfirmed answer, like means wrong answer. So now we have the target as 7. So we will be having the two pointers like L and R. So that means pointer is not a star kind of thing. So we'll be assigning simple variable and we will be assigning that to zeroth index, like lowest value is at the 0 and highest value at 5. As we know, this array is an sorted array. Okay, now will be here 0 and or will be as size minus 1. So that means you will be getting the index. That means size minus 1, size is 6, so 6 minus 1 as 5. So 5, this is a kind of like this thing, size minus 1. Okay, we will be finding the or value as size minus 1. So now we will be having the lowest value here and highest value here. So now we need to find a mid element. So how to find a mid element is very actually easy using a formula. So finding the mid element, how the mid element will be as, so this is the formula to find a mid element, L plus r minus 1 divided by 2. So this is mean by the formula. So actually we can find another using another formula also, like array dot length. That means size of an array is 6, 6 divided by 2, that's mean by 3. So we will be retaining the 3 value. So let's see how this thing works. So this thing works, you need to seal this thing, so it will be as 3 as remain constant. If you get answer 2.5, it will be 2, seal or flooring the thing. So rather doing that, we can do using this formula. Like this formula, how it works is, actually we have the value as 0 in left position. That means you can see here left is 0. So 0 plus r is 5, 5 minus 1 divided by 2. So now how it will be actually working is 4, 5 minus 1 is 4 and divided by 2, you will be getting the value like 2. So now we will be actually finding the index as 2. So mid value as 2. So now what will be the mid value is present in an index of 2. Okay, now we will be finding the mid index. So here is the mid index. So we can get the mid index value as array of mid. So we will be getting the value of 4. Okay, now what's the constraints is basically you need to first iterate the whole thing. That means in the while, or you can use the recursion. So first we will be using the recursion here. So we have the if condition, like if array of mid, that means we will be finding the mid element first. So array of mid is equal to that's mean by target. So here we have the target as 7, so array of mid element is 4. It's not equal to 4, but it will not remain return the thing. So if it is true, if we searching the element as 4, so you need to find the element and it will be returning the mid index. Okay, that means the mid value. So mid value will be 2. Now the element is present here, so it will be returned. Okay, if now the condition doesn't satisfy because of like we have the mid index of 4, so we need to search for the element of 7. So it's like the condition which is satisfies here is like this thing. So 4 is lesser than 7. So this is the thing which is satisfies. So if the thing like this thing satisfies, that means 4 is the array of mid. So else if array of mid is lesser than target. Okay, if the area of mid is lesser than the target, we know that this condition satisfies. That means array is not presenting uh, before the what I can say, before mid. So it's after mid, because the you know about the thing, the array of mid element is 4. So the 7 will be not lesser than 4, so it will be greater than 4. Now what we'll be actually doing is restricting this element, because this element at this index we have doesn't find the element as 7. So now what we'll be doing is we will be moving the left to third position. Okay, third what I can say, third index. Now left will be here, so left will be now as 3. Okay, now we know that the 7 5 to 7, we will be focusing on this. We are not changing anything in an array, we are like changing the 2 pointers itself and finding the element in an array. Okay, and next thing is if the element satisfies, that means if this condition satisfies, so this condition satisfies, we will moving left to here. So that is mean by mid, that is left is equal to mid plus 1. So mid is the 2, so 2 plus 1 is 3, so left will be moved to 3. So we will be focusing in these 3 elements. So we will be rather doing that, else doing this thing. If the condition doesn't satisfy, that means we are finding the element as 2. So if the mid value is 4, so if these condition satisfies, this type of condition, I mean this type of condition satisfies, so what we will be doing is, we know that we are finding 2, so now the array will be become here. So the pointers will be like L will be here and R will be become come here. Okay, now like finding doing this, so we are moving the right pointer, so we are moving the right pointer to, this is the mid element, mid minus 1, so we will be getting the right. So right will be move here, we if we are finding the element 2, so this is the not our case because we are finding the element as 7. So now this thing we will be finding this element 7 within this pointers. Okay, before the thing, this whole thing need to works under the one condition. The condition is like, if left is lesser than or equal to right. So if this condition satisfies, only this other thing will need to work. Let's see how the code is represent using this. So after doing this, we'll be calculating the mid value from here. So left is 3 and right is 5. So 3 plus right minus 1 divided by 2, that is 3 plus 4 by 2. This thing will be working, and now we will be having here 2. 2 plus 1 is 5. So mid element will be come here. So this will be as mid element. If the mid present here, so it will be returned. So you can see that iterating in the linear search is more efficient than iterating in the linear search is less efficient than binary search. So binary search is more efficient. You will be getting the array in the second iteration itself, third iteration itself. So let's see how the code works, and we will be returning this element. Okay, let's see how the code really works. Okay, we have an Sublime text editor and I have a code there, and we will be checking this element. So now what I am will be doing is, I am doing in the recursive function. So this is the condition, if left less than or equal to right. So now we will be finding the mid element, and after that don't worry about this. This is all the I have made with the Java code. So this is the kind of recursion function. If the array of mid, that means 2 or 3 element we are finding, so element will be 2. So array of mid element is 4. If this condition satisfies, um, this is the condition doesn't satisfy, because this is the smallest element we are finding as 4. So how it works really, I will be doing in the GUI format. Okay, now we'll be having here, I will be compiling this thing. So cd desktop, so cd java coding, we'll be clearing this java c. Okay, we will be compiling this thing, and next thing we will be running the thing. Okay, binary 2. Okay, we have an array here 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we will be finding an element in this array. So now I will be searching for the element 7. If this present, it will be returning the position of the element which is present in an array. So 1 2 3 4 5, the 7 is present in an array, so it returns me the 5. So next I will be running. So now I will be checking for the element 10. I know that the element is not present in an array, so what the computer does is, it will be returning the element as 0 or something else. So rather doing this, we'll be returning this element, so 0 or something else, 0 or it's a kind of thing like there is no element, so I am returning as 0, because returning as -1, here we'll be calculating the +1. So because I need to return a position, so calculating the -1. So if this is thing how actually the binary search works. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Let's see in another video.